Hello everyone, this is the Kia EV9 GT, 500 horsepower. The GT is the most powerful version of the EV9. We have extra special brake calipers, more power, all-wheel drive of course. Top speed is 220 kilometers an hour and acceleration 4.6 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. And I want to drive a bit with power. I charge the car here now to 80%, then I go to a different highway where there hopefully is a bit less traffic. Today is Sunday. No trucks on German highways, but it's still very busy right now. Maybe it's the first time the weather is so nice, it's 24 degrees right now, or because it's the beginning of May. I have no idea. We'll see how I can drive this, if I can drive the top speed and how long and so on, but I will try. And then of course we're going to look at the consumption, what state of charge we're losing and stuff like this.
If your company has electric cars as company cars, of course you want your employee to charge at home. It's cheaper for you and it's easier for the employee. Tronity has a software solution for you to know how much you have to pay your employee for charging at home. With the Fleet Manager you manage your employees and your cars. Tronity connects to the cars and knows exactly when the car is charging at home and how much. And then you get an easy monthly bill for your employee. If you want to know more, there's a link in the description below.
So I'm gonna go to my spot, then reset my trip when the speed limit is over. And important, this data here, the percentage, is since start trip meter. But I'm using the since charge and reset that, so I cannot reset this one. Just not possible. All right, I try to talk here. So till 180, everything is totally fine. Above that, it gets a bit wobbly. Above 200, it's not nice at all. As with a lot of cars, you have to concentrate a lot. Today, since we don't have any trucks, it's okay with the wind. So that the wind is there, wind is gone, and when you drive by a truck, that happens. What I notice in sport mode, the suspension is a bit better for that speed, but the power is less. And I already have a power limit. I think I had that from the start, since the battery is still cooling with 2 kilowatt right now. The acceleration in sport mode from 130 to 200 is very underwhelming. I had a Volkswagen ID.7 behind me, not GTX, and it almost kept up with me. He's also driving fast. But then in GT mode, the suspension is very sporty and it's not comfortable, and the car reacts a bit weird. And I drove the top speed, I think 225 was on the speedometer. The brakes feel good, but so far I didn't have to brake very strongly, but the way I use it feels good. Regenerative braking as well. Even though I have it in I-pedal, when I get off the accelerator it feels good and stable. So, after 10 minutes, average consumption is 62 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. We drove 31 kilometers and I have used, I think 17%? No, 15 or 16%. And I have this option on that the massage comes on automatically, and it's on right now. I don't know if it's a time thing, so every 30 minutes it massages my lumbar part, whatever. Very, very cute. And if you want to know what's happening behind the scenes, I started vlogging on my third channel, Behind the Battery. So everything that happens around the car, or if I get new info about something, really awesome. Subscribe and watch. And of course we have to do the acceleration onto the highway in GT mode. Oh. So at low speeds and in GT mode, acceleration is great. At 130 it's okay, but for this gigantic car, 500 horsepower is maybe a bit too little. Doesn't have the Ioniq 5N, doesn't it have way more power, 600 or something? After 15 minutes, 60 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers average consumption. We used 23% and 42 kilometers driven. I don't know if you can see that, but my windshield is full of bugs. It was already bad with when I drove 130. But now, of course, all I hear every 2 seconds. Yeah, driving a 200, it's not relaxing at all. It's not nice. And when you feel wind from the side and everything, it's not a nice feeling. And unevenness of the highway, you have to concentrate and adjust to what the car is doing. Noise level is okay, by the way. I'm okay. It still cools the battery with around 900 watt. And I said it before, the suspension is great. So also in a corner and stuff, the problem is the suspension is maybe a bit too sporty and doesn't keep the car perfectly stable at higher speeds. That's the only problem that I have at this speed. When you drive by a big truck or like now an RV, you notice that you get moved around by 10-20 centimeters left, right. You have to drive really concentrated in the middle. So, and if you drive by a car, it's fine. It's something big. We have used 41% of our battery, drove 68 kilometers, and average consumption 61 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Woo hoo! So you cannot use cruise control when you're in GT mode. That's interesting. And the cruise control goes up to 200 kilometers an hour. So let's talk. Kia EV9 GT at high speeds till 180, no problem. It's nice, it's quiet, it's stable. You can do it with one hand, it's relaxing, no problem. Above 180, it gets a bit stressful and unstable, and above 200, it's not nice. 225 top speed on the on your speedometer. You can drive it, it's fine. It doesn't make any sense with this consumption. I mean, you can drive not even 150 kilometers, or maybe you can drive 150 kilometers, but then you have to hope you drive it in a constant speed and not accelerate all the time. Acceleration is interesting, that the good acceleration is only in GT mode, that you don't have great acceleration in sport mode. It's very surprising. I thought it would be the same, but maybe the torque, so a bit more push or so, but it's completely different. But overall, you can do it. Brakes are great, suspension is good, except for the very high speeds. And it's just a gigantic SUV. You notice when you drive by a truck or something big, the wind is moved around. You're gonna feel it on this car as well. If you want to follow me on Instagram, BatteryLife1, but that's it for me. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.